Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and click on the notification button for more updates from the Asian entertainment world. Today, we dive into a story that has quietly shaken fans across Asia, a story filled with whispers, mixed emotions, and a kind of heartbreak that no one ever expects from two people who once lit up the screen with unforgettable chemistry. For months, rumors have been swirling around Wang and Shen Yue, the iconic duo who captured global attention after their unforgettable pairing in Meteor Garden. Fans adored them, shipped them endlessly, and hoped that the spark they showed on screen was something real behind the cameras. But now, the whispers are growing louder, painting a picture that many fans never wanted to believe, that the two stars have quietly parted ways after trying to make a private relationship work beneath the glare of fame. It all started subtly, almost like a shift in the wind, an absence of interactions, fewer warm exchanges online, and a change in the way they appeared in public interviews. People who had followed them closely noticed something was different, something missing, almost like the space between them had stretched just a little too wide. And when rumors began spreading that the two were no longer seen visiting each other's filming locations, fans started putting the pieces together, wondering if one of the most beloved rumored couples in C entertainment had reached a silent breaking point. Behind the scenes, insiders claim that their relationship had always been delicate, built on a beautiful but fragile balance of friendship, admiration, and a bond formed during one of the busiest periods of their careers. Dylan became a breakout superstar almost overnight, signing projects back-to-back, gaining massive fame across China and internationally. Shen Yue, with her warm visuals and relatable charm, also soared in popularity, taking on diverse roles and constantly being on the move. The schedules that once pushed them together slowly began pushing them apart. One insider whispered that the turning point came earlier this year, when both stars were reportedly overwhelmed by their commitments. Dylan was traveling constantly, filming dramas and brand campaigns, while Shen Yue was bouncing between shoots, events, and variety appearances. The time they used to carve out for each other started shrinking, and before long, the emotional closeness that once felt so natural began to fade into something more complicated. Even though they tried to stay connected, distance has a way of slowly building walls between people who genuinely care for one another. Fans began to speculate even more when Dylan suddenly unfollowed several entertainment accounts, and Shen Yue quietly removed old liked posts. It wasn't dramatic, but it was noticeable to sharp-eyed fans who monitor every detail. The vibe changed. The energy between them changed. And although neither of them has come forward to confirm anything, their silence itself has become the loudest message. Some sources say they attempted to mend things, even meeting privately a few times to talk through their emotions, but those efforts reportedly blossomed into painful conversations, not resolutions. The arguments weren't explosive. They were sad, quiet disagreements about timing, priorities, and emotional needs that neither could fully meet while juggling intense careers. They cared deeply, but caring wasn't enough to keep their bond from drifting. Another rumor claims that the emotional weight of public pressure made things even harder. Fans constantly pairing them together, shipping them fiercely, and demanding updates reportedly put strain on their interactions. Every small gesture was magnified. Every silence turned into a headline, and every misunderstanding became fuel for speculation. What was once a sweet connection slowly started feeling heavy under the spotlight, and it became harder for them to simply be themselves around each other. People close to them say the breakup wasn't messy. It wasn't filled with anger or betrayal. Instead, it carried the quiet sadness of two people who loved the idea of being together, but couldn't hold on to it with everything else happening around them. Shen Yue reportedly cried to close friends, not out of resentment, but from feeling overwhelmed by how something so precious slipped away. Dylan, known for hiding his emotions behind humor and charm, allegedly retreated into silence for a while, focusing on work to avoid confronting the pain. Yet, despite all this, both stars are said to still care for each other deeply, just not in the same way anymore. Their bond now is described as a mix of respect, bittersweet memories, and a kind of emotional distance that comes when two lives drift in different directions. But even with their silent breakup, the world still remembers their magical on-screen chemistry, and the connection they once shared will remain one of the most iconic pairings in modern Asian drama history. As the story continues unfolding behind closed doors, fans remain torn between heartbreak and understanding. Many still cling to the hope that one day the two might reconnect, wondering if their separation is temporary or permanent. After all, some of the strongest relationships in the entertainment world have come back full circle after time apart. But for now, those close to Dylan and Shen Yue insist that both have chosen to prioritize healing and rebuilding their personal space, far away from the frenzied gaze of the media. In recent weeks, people have also noticed subtle emotional shifts in their public appearances. Dylan seems more composed but quieter, often giving thoughtful responses in interviews where he once joked effortlessly. Observers claim he has stopped mentioning topics related to his personal life, carefully avoiding anything that might lead back to Shen Yue. Meanwhile, Shen Yue has been showing a mature calmness, smiling gently in public but carrying a softness in her eyes that fans interpret as someone who has experienced emotional change. Some rumors claim that during a recent event, Shen Yue was asked casually about reconnecting with old co-stars, and though she maintained her professionalism, the tiny pause before her answer fueled even more speculation. Dylan, too, reportedly became visibly uncomfortable when a journalist hinted at Loveline rumors, quickly shifting the topic to work. Their reactions may seem small, but to fans who have followed them since their Meteor Garden days, these tiny emotional cracks speak volumes. There are also whispers that the two have mutually agreed not to appear in the same project for a while, hoping to create emotional breathing room as they both adjust to the shift in their relationship. Directors who once dreamed of reuniting them on-screen are said to be temporarily holding back, out of respect for whatever they are navigating behind the curtain. Still, some industry insiders believe that a future reunion isn't impossible, just unlikely in the immediate future. Perhaps the most heartbreaking detail comes from a close acquaintance who suggested that both stars quietly exchanged messages after their separation, expressing gratitude for everything they experienced together. Not a dramatic farewell, but something gentle, meaningful, and mature. They reportedly promised to support each other from afar, even if their paths are no longer intertwined. It's a kind of goodbye that hurts, but also one that honors the good moments they shared. Fans worldwide have been reacting with a mixture of shock, sadness, and deep empathy. Social media has exploded with emotional posts, some expressing heartbreak, others offering support, and many sharing their favorite Dylan Shen Yue moments from past years. Their story touched millions, and even though their relationship might have quietly come to an end, their impact as a duo will remain unforgettable. But as with all celebrity relationships, time will reveal what truly lies ahead. Whether this breakup becomes a permanent chapter in their lives or merely a pause before destiny brings them back together, one thing is certain: the emotional connection they shared, whether on screen or behind closed doors, has already become a cherished part of modern drama history. For now, both stars are focusing on their individual journeys, carving new paths, healing privately, and allowing life to unfold naturally. And even though this chapter might be painful, it's also a reminder that celebrities, despite their fame, are human too. They feel deeply, they break quietly, and they grow silently. Dylan Wang and Shen Yue's rumored breakup may break the hearts of fans, but also reflects the reality of love in a world where time, distance, and fame often collide in unexpected ways. Whatever happens next, fans will be watching, hoping, and supporting them both as they continue to shine in their careers and personal lives. Thank you guys for watching K-Drama Kingdom. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more updates, and let me know in the comment section what you think about this situation.